The long-awaited moment that we've been rooting for since season 1 finally happened. The chemistry between Adrien and Marinette is undeniable, and this scene becomes a turning point in their relationship. But that's not all that happens in this episode. Cat Noir and Ladybug find themselves facing a major dilemma with Chloe's election campaign. Lila continues to manipulate Chloe, who is now armed with police robots provided by Gabriel and Kagami's mom. She is also given a laptop where she can control her robots from. Chloe's ban on superpowers add an interesting twist to the story, leading Monarch and Kagami's mom to devise a plan that involves putting Ladybug and Cat Noir in a compromising position. The episode takes a thrilling turn as alliances are formed. Monarch strikes a deal with Chloe, proposing to give her hidden powers to eliminate Ladybug and Cat Noir while being akumatized. The concept of an invisible power adds an intriguing dynamic to the episode. Multiple powers are transferred to Chloe and her robots. Chloe and news reporters pull up at school, where a protest erupts, and it causes quite a stir among her classmates. Things are heating up as tension rises. Zoe speaks up and tells Chloe that Miss Bouzier and Mr. Democles need to be reinstated as her teachers and principal. But Chloe refuses to do such a thing as she claims that they have a negative influence on children. Then she notices Adrien and Marinette holding hands, and she wants to tell Marinette something, but Lila tells her to hold it off until later. Chloe seems to be the only one in class learning about her ancestors, and everyone is staring from the outside. A big gold statue of Chloe is plastered in Paris, and Ladybug states that it's ugly. Marinette asks Adrien that maybe his father can stop Chloe since he has connections to the bourgeois family. He's about to tell Marinette about London, but Chloe flies by in a chopper and tells Andre the ice cream dude that he doesn't have a permit to sell ice cream. Then Nino tells them that Alia is not picking up her phone. Marinette goes back home and notices that Chloe's eating baked goods, and she asks where her parents are. Chloe replies that they wanted her to pay for them, so they ended up in detention. Marinette becomes furious with Chloe, and then she gets teleported. Moments later, Adrien shows up to the bakery looking for Marinette. Adrien barges into Chloe's place and demands to know where Marinette is. Chloe calls him out that he hasn't been honest with Marinette and that he's going to London to obey his father. She states that the secret is going to be between them if he does whatever she wants, starting with him as her deputy mayor. Of course, he declines the offer and Chloe sends him to detention. He calls out for Marinette and Marinette calls back. They use their powers to get themselves out of the place. Chloe announces that she's going to make Paris utterly better. Audrey looks like a proud mom, and behind her are Chloe's very dedicated brainwashed supporters. Then Ladybug pulls out her lucky charm.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
Ladybug and Cat Noir find themselves trapped by the turtle shield. The lucky charm disintegrates and Cat Noir's cataclysm isn't working either. The shield is powerproof and Ladybug figures it's Monarch's doing. This leaves them in a tight predicament as they are about to transform back any minute. This leads to chaos erupting and people of Paris are upset and everyone starts fighting Chloe and her robots. Gabriel and Kagami's mom run to hide from chaos, but in doing so she drops a laptop. Ladybug and Cat Noir start resisting from detransforming and it surprisingly works. This is a big deal because this indicates that they have achieved a new power development, and this means that they will never transform back after each time they use their powers. Cat Noir now basically has unlimited cataclysm without having to transform back to recharge his miraculous. And the same goes with Ladybug as she now has unlimited lucky charms. Chloe's downfall begins as her father confronts her, dragging her away, and her mother scolds her on the plane for tarnishing the family's name and reputation. Chloe runs to the back of the plane upset, and it looks like she's gonna call Sabrina. Clearly she misses her, but instead she calls Marinette. Shockingly, Marinette is in her contacts despite Chloe hating on her constantly. With Chloe no longer mayor, an election is proposed, with Miss Bouzier as a potential candidate with the support of her class. Adrien returns home and his father tells him that he's going to London straight away. Adrien interjects by saying that he has a school dance to attend to, but his father lashes out and says he refuses to hear another word. Funny enough, his father is a fashion designer and his son wears the same clothes every day. Then before he leaves, Natalie tells him that don't let anyone stop him from loving who he wants. In the car, Adrien begs his father to let him live his life in Paris with Marinette and his friends. Gabriel replies that he has to be like an egress, and that's what Adrien's mother would have wanted. Adrien fires back with tears running down his eyes that his mother would have wanted him to be happy. He tries opening the car to escape, but it's locked. He gives up and calls Marinette to let her know that he's going to London and that he did everything to stay and that he's not worthy for her. She starts crying and breaks down on the floor. Adrien gets on the plane and amidst the chaos, Gabriel and Kagami's mom discuss Operational Perfect Alliance, leaving us questioning about their ultimate plan. Meanwhile, Marinette starts going after Adrian. Adrian is drawn back by the sound of Marinette's voice calling out to him. His bodyguard unbuckles his seatbelt and nods for him to go after Marinette. He rushes out of the plane and into Marinette's arms. He gently cups her face, and in a magical, heartwarming moment, they share a passionate and long-awaited kiss. Gabriel commands to break them apart. Clearly, they don't want to let go of each other, but they get pulled apart. Marinette watches Adrian leave as the plane takes off. Chloe calls Marinette and tells her that Adrian is moving to London, but Marinette cuts her off by saying that she already knows that. Marinette tells Chloe that she is utterly ridiculous and hangs up the phone. This sends Chloe crying. The episode ends with Lila in her hideout, and it looks like she's gonna take apart the computer. What could she be planning next? This episode was definitely a win. Ladybug and Cat Noir now have unlimited powers. We also got an Adrianette kiss, and Chloe is now terminated from being mayor. With the finale around the corner, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay miraculous.